Okay, so this is a time like 10 years ago when I saw a ghost at my daughter's horseback riding lessons in Van Buren, Ohio, and I completely forgot about this one. It was just the other day that it occurred to me. Okay, so Amber Thrun is the owner. It's in Van Buren, Ohio. It's called Saddle Up Horse Farm, so you can find her Facebook page. It's legit real. She'll even probably verify this actually happened. So they're out in the paddock, the inside paddock, and they're doing their horseback riding lessons. And so I'm standing there behind the fence and I'm watching, but I'm kind of got a peripheral of the barn, the stalls, and the other horses. So as I'm standing there watching my daughter have lessons, I got this really vivid image in my mind's eye of a tall, lanky man standing in the stall area, smiling, just with gray, whitish hair and just big smile. He was really enjoying himself. He's just staring. Nothing scary, nothing bad. He was just enjoying it and everything. And he really seemed to be pleased with the farm and what was happening. So I'm like, well, I can't say anything to Amber. You know, she's a country girl, ex-police officer. She's never going to believe any of this. She's going to think I'm crazy. So I'm just going to keep this one to myself. So even though we got along great, I just, you don't know how to approach people, especially when there's a ghost involved. So after my daughter's lesson and we're putting the horse back and we're doing all that, we were chit-chatting and everything, and I finally got the courage to tell her what I saw. And she's like, and she likes to smoke a vape, so she's smoking, and she's like, really? And I'm like, yeah, I was a tall, lanky guy, and everything. She goes, I don't know that person, and I'm like, that's just what I saw. And she's like, huh, that's interesting, because she believes me. She's known me long enough that I'm not a liar and everything. She just found it all really interesting, and we had many spiritual talks after that. So she's definitely a believer, but she's skeptical, but I like that. So she's all into this, but she didn't know who this guy was. And she goes, I wonder what his name, is. And as I'm standing there and I'm looking down at the floor, I got Walter. And I go, his name is Walter. And she was like, yeah, still don't know a Walter. And I'm like, I don't know, I'm just telling you what I'm getting. I go, she's like, cool, okay. She's like still smoking her vape and everything. So later we're at our porch and we're just hanging out and talking and everything. And her mom comes along. And her mom actually bought the property. I didn't know that. And they share it for her business and everything, because she's a farrier and a trainer and a teacher. So she's really awesome. You got to check her out. She loves teaching people everything about everything she knows. But anyway, I digress. Her mom came along and we were just talking and chit-chatting, and she was like, you'll never believe what just happened. So she told her mom what was going on, and she was like, what? And I go, yeah. And we were like, yeah. And she goes, the guy I bought this property from, Amber, you're not going to believe this. She's like, was tall and lanky with salt and pepper hair. And we were both like, what? And she goes, and his name was Walter. I know I keep my mouth drops open because I'm still like the skeptical side going, what? Amber and I didn't know what to do. We were like, no way. And no one knew that but the mom. And even the mom was stunned. And the mom was a believer, but even she was stunned. She goes, yep, that son, you just described the guy I bought this property from. I go, well, he's enjoying it. He's still here, and he likes what you're doing with it. That's the impression I got. He was really enjoying himself. So, and they were just, we still, well, when I did live there, and we had horseback riding lessons, we'd talk about it, and we'd talk to Walter. And I told him, I'm like, just keep talking to him. He's really enjoying himself, and he's enjoying you guys and what's going on. And he likes still being a part of it. So they did. As far as I know, they're still talking to Walter. But yeah, check her out. Saddle Up Horse Farm, Van Buren, Ohio. She, I believe, still has a Facebook page, Amber Thrun. She's an amazing teacher of everything she knows. She just loves teaching hoof care, natural hoof care, training, Western, equestrian, teaching how to do everything, like the hooves, everything to the writing. She's amazing. So yeah, that's it for now. That's my only ghost story that I have that I can remember, but I'm sure more will come back and more will happen. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed it.